Science.
What is science? You can find this chapter on page number 1 in your books. This is your book, and this is the new lower secondary science book 1 for grade 6. It is published by Marshall Cavendish. The chapter's name is What is Science? And we will learn so many different topics regarding science, its meaning, its importance, technology, its meaning and its importance, general safety rules, and the laboratory apparatus. Now let's see what we will be able to learn today. We will learn today the meaning of science, the importance of studying science, the meaning of technology and its importance, misuse and limitation of technology. Let's do some brainstorming. Have you ever thought that science is involved in our everyday life, means it is around us every time, like the food we eat, how it provides us the energy, how it is involved in our food, because the food we eat is providing us with the energy rich molecules called glucose. I believe everybody must have heard in previous classes about the glucose, that glucose provides the energy for doing all physical work. Glucose in the food provides us with the energy to carry out all physical activities. Now, how science is involved in our clothes we wear. We take long, thin, narrow fibers from plants and animal sources and then process them through machines in the factories to make threads or yarn, out of which our clothes are made. So here the machine technology is used or is involved in our clothes. As you can see on the screen, a child is doing some physical exercise. He is walking, jogging, playing, or whatsoever physical activities he is doing. How does he get the energy to do such physical work? He gets the energy by eating nutritious meal which provides him with glucose, and glucose is the energy to carry out all physical work. Next is how science is involved in transport, means our vehicles. Please turn off your camera, turn off your audio. Turn off your audio, please, beta. I'm distracting. So, transport is transport all the vehicles, airplanes, MRT trains, or ships, rocket shuttles. They are all the latest development or advancement of science. So, science is involved in transport as well because it helps us to move from one corner of the world to another corner with the ease of time within short span of time. Now we see that what is science and how it is important in our daily life. Science is the systematic study of nature. This is the definition of science. It is written in your book as well. Science is the systematic study of nature and how it affects us and the environment. It is closely related to our life, means in our food and agriculture, in textile industry, in medicines, in transport, in leisure activities, etc. In food and agriculture means machines are helping the farmers to increase the growth of crops to fulfill the demand of food of the people. In textile industry, machines are being used to make our clothes. In medicines, different technologies, machines, life-saving machines, medicines, treatments are available for doctors and medical paramedical staffs to save the life of people. Now, transport, again, as I told that all the transport, all the vehicles, they are the latest advancement and they help us to move easily within a short span of time from one place to another place or from one corner of the world to another corner. Leisure activities includes indoor, outdoor games, and indoor, outdoor games, exercises, we play PlayStation, we have Xbox technologies, so on. These are the leisure activities, and these are also the technologies of science. There is somebody who has unmuted his camera. Why this is so? Yes, stop video. Ajwa. I asked everyone. Otherwise, if I'll catch anybody's camera and audio on, I will mark absent straight away. Okay, now why we need to know science? Because a homemaker, an artist, a photographer, a student, a plumber, a technician, everyone around us needs to know science for their perfection in their work. Like to operate machine. If you know how to operate computer or laptop, only then you can be able to take advantage of it. Likewise, medicine. Likewise, medicine and other gadgets, tools, kitchen tools, home appliances, we all utilize them or make use of them only if we know the science of using them. A homemaker, here I have written a word, homemaker. A homemaker is a uh, is your mother, your sister, or all those ladies who stay at home and cook delicious, nutritious, well balanced food for us, right? Now, why a homemaker needs to know science to cook well balanced and nutritious meal? A photographer, why he needs to know science? Because to know the nature of light to capture the good picture or best picture. Why an artist needs to know science? To know the mixing of colors, know the chemicals or the nature of colors to paint a best picture. So everyone needs to know science. Science is not just the study for scientists, it is for everyone. Like a plumber, I can give example of a plumber. Everyone knows that plumber uses a drill machine for to hole in the wall. If he does not know how to handle it, if he does not know the science of handling the drill machine, he is unable to operate it. That's why everybody around us needs to know science. This is very important for everyone to study science or to know the advantages of science. This is not only for the scientists. Now we come to the branches of science. Branches of science, we have science. In fact, it's a vast branch, vast field. We have several branches. In your class in grade 6, you will be studying only 5 main branches: chemistry, physics, biology, earth sciences, space sciences. Chemistry is the study of substances. Physics is the study of forces. Biology is the study of living things like animals and plants. Earth sciences, in earth sciences you will study geology. Geology is the study of the structure of earth. Space sciences, in space sciences we will study about astronomy, that is the study of sun, moon, stars and other heavenly bodies. This topic is given on in your book on page number 2 in science tidbit. If you have your books open at your side in front of you, you can find out that where this topic is given. Branches of science. Okay, now we will learn what is technology, right? You can see a bulb is blinking. What is technology? Technology is the application of scientific knowledge for the benefit of mankind. Okay, like for instance, you can see, please turn off the audio. Better turn off the audio. I can't hear what I'm saying. Turn off your audio, everyone. Aban. Okay, you can see a bulb is blinking. AC is throwing cool air, an aeroplane is landing, some kitchen tools, hospitals equipments, life-saving machines, and a smartphone. These are all the latest technologies. They are made by the application of scientific knowledge, whatever we have. Whatever the scientific knowledge we have, we apply them for the benefit of mankind. Like this AC is the technology which provides us cooling effect during the hot weather so that we survive during the hot weather. Technology is the application of scientific knowledge for the benefit of mankind. Whatever the knowledge we have, we will apply it to get the fresh water and food supplies, improved housing and lifestyle, huge improvement in health industry, convenience in education, convenience of traveling, improved communication. So we experience so many things in our life that at times people in the olden days, they are unable to get the fresh water and food. Due to the advancement of technology, people now able to get the fresh water, food supplies. They are able to live a luxurious life. They utilize different following are here on the screen. You can see there are different examples of technology like tablets, laptops, smart TV, robotics, or 3D printers, digital cameras, video cameras, home appliances. They are all the luxuries of our life, which they have greatly impacted our lifestyle. Likewise, our hospitals are equipped with uh, latest technologies to save the lives of people. We have so many different medicines which are now developed to save the life of patients, precious life. It also technology also helps us in the education. Like right now, you guys and me are utilizing the internet technology, tablets, laptops, smart TV. We will also use interactive whiteboard to get our class successfully, and we will be able to carry out our normal regular classes via these technologies. And then we use communication technology, means we have laptops, smart TVs, tablets, digital cameras, video cameras, to be in contact with our loved ones, to have video calls with them, so that we won't feel that we are away from them. A person who is living for instance in one country, and his parents and siblings are living in another country, they will be in touch with each other by the help of video cameras or video calls. Likewise, several home appliances we use. There are so many home appliances we use which are the latest advancement of the technology, and they are used for the betterment of people. Now our next topic is misuse of technology. Misuse of technology means to utilize the technology. Just a minute beta, just a minute, moves very fast, that's why. Just a minute. Now you can see here, misuse of technology, when people misuse the technology by sharing the data of one person to another person without any permission. Nuclear bombing, like atomic bombing, you can see on the screen that atomic bombing, it is a disaster. It struck the life of people. Air pollution, fumes from the chimneys of the factories. It pollutes our air so that we are unable to take fresh air, to inhale fresh air. It destroys our breathing system. Deadly weapons are produced. People utilize them to kill or to to for bad intentions. So that these are the misuse of technology. I want you people to gather some information or example about the misuse of technology, so that in the next class we will discuss it, and you will give me out of instead of these three examples, you will give me more examples of misusing of technology, right? We will discuss it in our next class on Thursday. Next is right use of technology. Right use of technology means when we use the technology in the right way for the betterment of people, like e-learning presentation. What you are visualizing on my screen, this is e-learning. This is the e-learning presentation. I have made this presentation for your electronic learning, this online class. This is the right use of technology, that we carry out our normal class with the help of internet or laptop to carry out our class. In the second picture, you can see scientist is doing some scientist. Who is this? Keep silence. In the second picture, you can see that scientist is experimenting something in the lab. Maybe he is working on some new medicines, on some vaccines, or some tests for the betterment of patients. So this is again the right use of technology. Now, there is another example of right use of technology is the agriculture technology. There are several different machines, even drones. You can see here in the picture that drones are being used for farming purpose. They help the farmers to increase the growth of their crops. So agriculture technologies, there are several different machines, equipments are being helping the farmers to increase the product, increase their growth of crops, so that we get more food as per the demand of people. Construction technology, different machines are being utilized to carry out the construction process, means for building high rise buildings, or for different purposes in construction. Different softwares are being used. Now, limitations of science and technology. We know that science helps us in everyday life. It has a great impact on our life, but it has some challenges and issues as well. Means it is limited up till certain area. It has its own limitation where it cannot help us, right? At some point it cannot help us. So there are some limitations of science where we are unable to take help from the science. Class, I am stopping the session here. After 2-3 minutes I will be signing again, because at Zoom the meeting time is getting over. I will reconnect it again. Okay, you guys will be here, don't move, be here, wait for me. I will reconnect and we will start our work or description.